Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Lammert's movie reviews are brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. And now the lovely and talented
Nut goodie.
Tim Lammers.
My mother loved nut goodies. In fact, as a memorial every year, we tend to put a nut goodie on her lower stone there.
Oh, really? That's
Stock
great.
up.
I like that.
Freeze them.
Yeah,
We
really.
also like Mr. Goodbars. You know, oddly enough, I will review this movie, I would imagine, when it comes out, but there is a movie being made called Hershey, which is about how the whole Hershey
Oh, the empire.
candy empire.
Oh.
Yeah, that was an
Which
empire.
sounds kind of interesting, you know. Yeah. Otherwise, you get Spider-Man Brand New Day every weekend.
I know.
You know, it's nice to have something different for a change. I see Jimmy. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Good to hear you.
Of course,
I always
met
hear
Mayor
you.
Jimmy at
all
the
over.
3000 show.
Yep.
Celebration.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. No question.
All right, before we launch into movie reviews, there's a picture that Joe sent in that he wants me to put up on screen for us all to
Okay.
marvel at.
Ah,
JB,
my God.
Philip,
Look at
Timmy,
that.
When would this?
Tommy.
Where and when
Coordinated.
was this?
Oh boy.
this was at the
State
State Fair in 2015.
See the back
Wow.
the booth behind you guys
Yep.
where you
Yeah.
have the fence. and you guys are-
2015.
Do you
2015.
recognize the background?
Joined the queue on the State Fair show.
Yeah, like the
Huh.
Which was
tower
on a
and
big
see the
stage that
light
year. I
behind there
remember.
with the.
Yeah, I would not have
And
had
of
any
course we
idea.
have Billy.
It's got the Marty unit. See up
JB.
there behind, above Tom's head? Isn't that a
Yep.
Marty unit?
I think
Isn't that
so,
the
yeah.
antenna for
Oh,
Marty?
that's hilarious.
Well, I will tell you, we obviously two of us in that picture on this show now. You got JB. Where's JB been? I haven't talked to him in a long time. I got to give him a call.
You
And,
know, and JB, if you are listening, you know, get a hold of me. I've been on his podcast several times, and I know he reached out to me quite a while ago to reappear, so I will have to. But I know he's doing that every week,
Yep.
you know.
Yep, that's good.
And
Very
what
nice
is it?
guy.
What's the name of his podcast? You know, offhand. It's
JB's Low
pretty
Tech
cool.
Podcast.
Low
Low
tech,
tech,
yep. JB's low tech.
He's been doing
podcast.
that for a long
Yeah.
I
time.
thought it was a
Yeah.
complete disaster.
No,
That's this
he
one.
should. He should
Oh.
be on our network.
Yeah, really, I could ask him.
Yeah.
Plugging.
I
Remember you
see
couldn't say any other
somebody, Andy
station on your
Jacobson,
show?
Pointed out
Could never
the
talk
picture-
about anybody else.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, no.
Andy Jacobson pointed out Timmy looks like 30. I have to grasp moments like that because if I look like 30 there, that would make me 41 now.
There
My
you
age.
go.
There you go. We're the same age.
And it's about 20 years behind, past that. So,
Yeah, it all works
I
out.
guess I was in my early 50s in that one.
All works out either way. And before we move on, just seeing Philip Wise makes me tear up in that
Yeah.
picture. I wish Philly had
Yeah.
never died. Damn it.
One of the
I'm
listeners wants to
wondering-
know who the person on your T-shirt is there.
Tim Burton.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh,
It's
Tim Burton,
like
yeah.
a T. It's one of those artist sites where they have individual artists make them, but there's like an amalgam of his different projects,
Oh,
all
yeah.
swirling around his head on the shirt. But I need to find something, Andy. I don't know. I'm going to share this with you over the chat. This is something else I discovered the other day, which is really cool. See if you can share that picture, and I'm going to point somebody
Oh
out.
my God.
Let me
Ray
download that so the
77.
audience
Is that Ray
can see
Finkel
it
in there?
too. Let's see.
Can you see it? right
I'm
now?
going
Oh,
to
he had it
put it
up.
up in about
It's
5
really
seconds.
cool. It's really cool.
I want the audience to be able to see it too. There it is.
Yeah.
So right here, down in the front row, number 29 is Philip Wise.
Philip
I
Wise.
know. There he is.
How about
Yes.
number
Look at it.
44, right behind him?
Who's that?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then you got Fran
Yep.
and
Oh, Fran
Bob Lee, it
Tarkenton.
looks like, and Tommy, all right next to each other.
Yep.
Wow.
I like how they did like
Mustaches.
a skin color gradient with the white people in the middle and then
Just those stashes on those guys, though. Look at them. Beautiful.
That's Chuck
But
Foreman.
I didn't know Philly was 29 on the Vikings. He was 27 in the Jets.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Philly's got a good stash.
that's the only one I could find of him on the Vikings roster. And I was thinking if he played, I was wondering if he played in the Super Bowl when the last one we were in with the Raiders, but I think he came the year after.
Yep. I think you're right about that. But
So he
Chuck
was
Foreman's
with
also
us.
in that shot, and Chuck Foreman's one of my favorite people. Have you ever met Chuck?
Yeah, I have. I have
Phenomenal
before, yes.
human being. Just a great guy.
Let's see. Philip joined in 1977. So
Oh, that was his first year.
Yeah, and the Super Bowl was played in '77. I mean, yeah, it was like January or then.
Oh,
or,
so he
I don't
wouldn't have
know.
been on that.
No, he would not have
Yeah,
been on
so
that.
he joined later that year, and then I think he played 2 full seasons, and then one. At least the stats said 1 game.
Yeah,
for
77 to
his third
79.
Yep. We miss Philly every single day. One of the best people I've ever met.
Yeah.
He really was just a great guy.
So it's just kind of fun. The whole picture with us at the state fair, that might have been the first picture
Not
I
too
had with
excited.
Philly.
Don't
That
get too
was
excited.
way down in my Facebook history. Imagine, searching for something that was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't post a huge amount of pictures, but I can't imagine somebody who does. It would be impossible to find it, but I finally found it scrolling like 15 minutes or so, and there he was. I have other pictures from other state fairs with him, but that was the first one, which was really cool.
One of our listeners wants us to issue a correction. No Viking actually played in the Super Bowl.
Not just Philly.
They might have appeared, but they
That's
did
right.
not play.
This is true. To be specific.
Sad. That's all I know. We got
Somebody
poor
says my older
Vikings.
brother got me Benchwarmer Bob's autograph.
Oh,
I met Benchwarmer a few times too.
that's Lurtzema?
I don't even know who that is.
yeah,
Bob
Lurtzman.
Lurtzman.
Bob Lurtzman. Great
guy.
guy.
Remember him.
Another
Oh, yeah.
great guy.
Yeah, he was.
He had a
great
bunch,
guy.
like 4 or 5 restaurants at one point, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a
really?
bunch of
We've
restaurants at one
run
point.
into him a few times. He's good friends with Louis Nanny, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yep.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, as
No
a young
question.
fella, I mean, growing up loving the Vikings and being heartbroken by the Vikings, it didn't prevent me from just being so thrilled to meet the purple people eaters like Jim Marshall, or Chuck Foreman. I remember one time there was a local softball tournament and Bobby Bryant was playing in it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So,
Old.
and Fred Cox, I never met him, but I was it was called the Farm and Home Store in Buffalo. And apparently the local station, KRWC, was interviewing him, but I didn't see him in person. I was so bummed. I was a little kid. So Freddie the Foot actually lived outside of Buffalo.
Freddie the Foot. I love that.
Yeah. So,
Oh, great memories, no question. We got to get Chuck Foreman on the show. I know he's on Bob's show, so I'll have to reach out to him because Chuck Foreman, I love that guy. I haven't seen him in a couple of years now, but
Yeah, have him
just a
text me.
great guy.
I'll get things started.
All right,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds
Bob
great.
could certainly line you up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We went full circle by accident. Benchwarmer Bob did TV spots for TCF.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
he did. That's right.
For sure.
So
He
there
and
you
I
go.
did. He did some, and I did some
Now we talked about TCF. I don't even remember why we talked about TCF.
because
The broken.
today
Yeah.
that building is sitting empty.
Oh, that's
now.
right. Yeah.
Broken
Yep.
windows.
What are you gonna do? So what's going on in your world, Pally?
Well, first of all, I'm just glad that it's not the tropical heat anymore.
I know.
Oh,
Yep.
God. Yeah.
It'll be back
that's-
though. Don't worry.
Yeah, it will be. But it rained overnight. I can't believe my wife saw. I haven't been outside yet, but puddles outside. It's like, oh my God, what a great
It
feeling.
was a good
Yep.
soaker.
Yeah, it's still raining. It's going to rain till
So-
like 6. So yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, a good excuse, whether it's really, really hot outside or really, I can't say cold, but
No.
rainy. I gotta know. I know Tommy's not a big superhero fan, but Catherine and Jimmy. I mean, where are your thoughts with the superhero genre, or Andy?
I mean, Kristen, I think is going to see the Spider, or she
But
saw
she already saw
Spider-Man.
it. She actually really liked it, and that is not her genre.
No, she doesn't
at all.
like. She doesn't like superheroes.
She
really.
She said she went in dreading how long it was. The runtime was.
That's right. It's 2.5 hours.
And
right?
she was
Ooh.
she
Yeah.
was surprised that it went so fast. She said it felt like an hour 45.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But it was like what is it 2:10?
2.5, I think.
And
225.
2:25. Yeah,
I
so-
was at the screening. I went to the IMAX screening on Monday night, and the credits broke down halfway through,
Oh.
and so we didn't get to see the after credits, the post credits scene. But apparently, there's a little deal there that I've read about. So I mean, if
Never
you
worth
want
it.
the full experience, then you got to go the whole almost 2.5 hours.
Yep. Yeah, they always they love their stingers with
Yeah.
at Marvel. I don't know
Couldn't
why.
care less.
Yes, yeah.
And it's always like
And from
10 seconds.
what I gather, it's not
Yeah.
that big of a one,
It's never
you
exciting.
know.
That's why I
know
appreciate
if
your
this-
movie reviews because I don't watch them, so I listen to you, and it's been great.
I
to-
can pretend to
learn
know
about
what I'm
them.
talking about.
Yeah, I did. So,
Yeah, you
oh,
got to
that
keep
sounds
your
like a good
finger
one. I
on the
should see
pulse.
that.
Yeah, you got to do it.
The last Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie I saw was Spider-Man 3.
And
So
what is this one?
I mean,
Well, I'm thinking, Andy, are you talking about the one where Tobey
Yep.
Maguire was in it?
yep.
Oh,
Tobey
Tobey.
Maguire Spider-Man
2000.
3
What's
like
the one
20
with the
years ago.
Evan?
That's Spider-Man 2, right?
Spider-Man
Doc
2, 'cause
Ock?
I saw the Octa Man or whatever.
Doc Ock, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
I was
second
on the set of that one because my sister's
Ooh.
in California, her neighbor worked on the set, and she was a set
No
painter.
kidding.
So she brought me in there one day when I was visiting, and it was
Ah.
pretty cool. The library, that big library scene that they used for like 2 seconds of a film, it was a full built-out library, and
I know, it's
she was
insane what
painting
they
stuff.
have to
It was really
do.
interesting.
Because they have to build all those sets, even if they're used for one shot. It's just
Not
ridiculous.
anymore, I don't think. Maybe Tim.
Well, they probably
I
CGI
mean,
it all
that's
now.
changed.
Yeah.
The exteriors have changed anyway. The way they can film exteriors,
Yeah.
CGI the whole thing, and that's the big difference when you see a movie like The Odyssey, where it's the Cyclops is actually a 60-foot tall Cyclops puppet. Where Nolan wants to ground it in reality as much as possible, but this had to have been a heavy CGI. You can't be throwing Tom Holland off the top of a building for a scene, right?
It's too
So,
fragile.
so
He's
they
no
got to
Tom
do a lot
Cruise.
of that. I don't, just from what you're telling me about what Kristen said about it, it's just kind of to the point now, and I've been doing this for 36 years, I guess. It's like, it's just not, doesn't hold the fascination as much as it did.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe for the last 5 years or so, after Endgame,
Yep.
which is the last Avengers movie, 2019, it just really hasn't been a lot there. So what I can tell you is I think this is a lot better than any Disney Marvel movie. And the reason I say that is Sony Pictures owns the right to Spider-Man. And they came to
Oh.
an agreement where they can borrow characters from each other.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we got some Marvel characters,
Cool.
Disney Marvel characters in this one.
Scrolling through.
Whereas Spider-Man appeared in Endgame and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a different honcho at the studio, different approach to things. I don't like the direction that the Marvel films have gone, but I do like the Spider-Man stuff. But at the same time, I mean, there's just so much crash, boom, bang that you can take.
Yeah, it's not
Because
novel anymore.
It's
More
just
crash, boom, bang.
manic action, and
Um,
I'm so over that sort of stuff
Yeah.
that you cannot just sell me on special effects anymore. I do think this has a decent story, but again, it's a 2.5-hour movie. They could have sliced off 20 minutes. It like you said, 2 hours and 25. It feels at sometimes like two different movies.
oh,
They get to the ending, what you think is the ending, and then they start it up again, and it goes for another 20-25. It's just like, okay, this
2
is
for
kind
1.
of jarring and weird. There's a character played by Sadie Sink. Everybody's making a huge deal about it, so I have to mention it. I won't mention her as a spoiler. I won't mention what character that is, but I like how they brought this particular Marvel character into the mix. Obviously, she plays a Marvel character, and it makes to me for an interesting storyline that kind of serves as a springboard to a future Marvel film. So there's things that they definitely did in it that I like. I like Tom Holland. I like Zendaya. John Bernthal plays the Punisher. He's great. I mean, there's a lot of things to like about this, but again, it's on my comment card. They asked me, and it's like, I just gave it to them straight. It's like, you got to dial it back on the manic action, man.
Yeah, the most recent superhero movie I saw was the Doctor Strange multiverse, whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah.
The one directed by Sam Raimi, right?
That's a good film. I mean, Sam Raimi directed that,
Yep.
and Sam directed 1, 2, and 3, and Jimmy. So Sam was directing the one that you were on the set for.
Oh, there you go.
And then they brought like Doc Ock and all those characters back for Spider-Man: No Way Home, which was kind of a nostalgic thing. All 3 Spider-Mans the three different guys that have played him over the years: Maguire, Andy Garfield, and Tom Holland. And so it worked for new fans, but also worked for fans of the old films. So Andy, I would try to check out No Way Home if you get a chance.
Yeah.
Catch up on things, because that's really the film that if you have to see any particular film prior to seeing this one, it's really helpful to have seen No Way Home because it's tied into those events.
Okay,
of that
so
movie.
is Mars in retrograde or something that Tim Lammers didn't like a movie as much as Kristen did, and it wasn't in her genre?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know what's happening.
The heat dome. The heat dome.
I don't know
There
what's
you go.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to tell you before I forget. Remember last week when my sound cut out, or I thought my sound cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm throwing my wife under the bus here.
Uh-oh.
Patty.
Wireless headphones, she put them on, and all the sound was going into these downstairs.
Oh.
Huh.
Funny.
So,
Well, she's trying to be
Just want
quiet.
to explain that little technical glitch. It was.
Oh, we've had
No,
plenty
I'm
of
sorry.
technical
Let's just-
glitches, believe
let's
me.
just lip sync it to him.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, so that's Brand New Day. It's gonna make a gob of money. It's already made, believe it or not, because they had Wednesday night previews with Amazon people that could get tickets to early screenings, and then the Thursday previews, which start at noon. They've already made $72 million before today,
Wow.
which is a record. Endgame made 60 before the actual
Oh,
opening
wow.
day. So we're looking at, and that movie went on to make 260 in its first weekend.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a potential $300 million opening weekend for this film, just domestically.
Wow.
$300 million in a weekend?
Beating Endgame though, that's crazy.
We got that.
Yeah. So it's good for theaters.
Yeah,
I mean, I will say
Yeah.
that. I mean, you want to see this sort of thing because
Yeah.
otherwise,
Want to see this sort of-
you know, the Odyssey is made for theaters, so that's doing well. And then, of course, my favorite of the year, Obsession, which was made for $750,000 and has made over $400 million. I love that because it's the kind of FU to Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's
FU
done
to
independently,
Hollywood.
and they make gobs of money. So, I mean, the theaters is doing really well this year, which I think is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Well, Spider-Man: Brand New Day had a budget of $225 million, so it's gonna have to make at least what 600 to break even.
Yeah, I mean, and it will certainly make over 400 worldwide this weekend.
Yeah. Let's see. Avengers
Maybe even approaching
Endgame.
5.
Avengers
Some
Endgame had a
pie-in-the-sky
budget.
Analysts are saying 800. No, it's no way. It's not. I don't think that's possible.
Endgame had a budget of $400 million, but it made $2.8 billion.
Oh,
So it did fine.
So what?
And the last one, the No Way Home. I don't know how much the budget was. It
Let's
doesn't really
see.
matter. But this came out in December of 2021 during the pandemic
Yeah.
and made 260, like I said, to open the weekend. I mean, we're talking about right in the middle of the
Yeah.
pandemic. And that film went on to make $1.9 billion.
Yep. No Way Home had a budget of $200 million and a box office of 1.9. So
Yeah.
it
So
did.
they're making money here.
Yeah, they'll
They're
do
making
fine.
money.
So who's going to see these action hero movies now? I mean, really, who are they made for?
That's a good question, actually.
Well, I think that obviously they're made for any comic. They're made for people like Mike Bryant, who grew up with comic books.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have always been more partial to comic book movies than actually reading, although I have read comic books. But you have new generations and what they're doing, and this is really smart. They have to do this. You can't have Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine when he's 60. So you have to reboot it. And this one particular character that's introduced in this movie is sort of a tip-off to the reboot of X-Men, where they will cast new kids, because a lot of these people were kids when they were first cast in 2000.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're for us and they're for our kids. They're for future generations, I guess.
Tobey
See how
Maguire
she
is.
asked that and then
let's
left?
see.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They ask the question and just walk
Ask the
away.
question, then
Tobey
leave.
Maguire just turned 51, so yeah, it would be hard to cast him as Spider-Man these days.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know,
We're the same age,
But
me and
it worked,
Toby.
it worked
Wow.
in
Apparently.
No Way Home. You know, he was in late 40s at No Way Home and still worked. So.
That's true. I mean, yeah, he is supposed to be super, so theoretically, why can't the spider
Well,
just
and
DH him?
they can DH
Yeah,
it too.
exactly.
All right, got to take a
So
quick
that's
break
it.
and be right back. Wrap things up with you, Tim. You can stay for one more segment.
Yep.
All right. For years, you've heard me talk about North American Banking Company. Why? Because they've always been there for me and my family over the years. Go to nabanco.com/Tom to see how. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, Heart of the North Tours. Now we're talking. Had a great show with him yesterday. Didn't you think, Andy?
Yeah,
I thought it was really, really nice, as a matter of fact.
and they're not doing the Alaska because they're sold out on Alaska, right?
I
Not
believe
the one
that's
we
true.
have. He wanted us to talk about their Canada tour. They're going up on the Canadian Rockies.
All right, I'm happy to hear that.
Let's see. Canadian
What do you mean, oh
Rockies.
my gosh? Well, oh my gosh, what?
Well, I thought you were going to be on the last time you were on, it was virtual.
Oh no, it's warm, so he's up north here.
It's
Let's
all
see.
true.
Canadian Rockies.
Good
When are they going to
see you.
Canadian Rockies?
All right, so Andy, what do you want me to do? Heart of the North 2 is currently offering.
Oh, yeah, here we go. They're going to Niagara Falls and Toronto in August, so that one we've already taken care of, right?
Excellent.
September, they're going to the Dancing in the Street Motown. Motown is where?
Detroit.
Detroit. That's right. They're going to Detroit in September.
Yep.
October, they're going to the Smoky Mountains and the Opry, it looks like, and Branson in November. So all sorts of fun stuff coming up.
Well, see, they got all this stuff at Denali National Park. They've been to Whittier, Hubbard Glacier, Glacier Bay National Park, Anchorage, Juneau. They've been all these places. Skagway, Ketchikan. For more information, go to heartofthenorthtours.com. It all happens coming up in August, as a matter of fact. There are limited spots available, so book now. What do you think of that? Is
I
that
think
everything I
it's
have
good.
in this break, Andy?
I believe so.
I just wanted to make sure that I got it all covered. All right, we're back. Timmy's with us. You still with us, Timmy?
I am here. I am here.
Oh, two
Other
Timmys.
Tim. Yes, there's
Two
two Tims
Timmys.
on the show
That's
now.
right. There's two Tims.
Tim's in the gym.
Two
Hey,
Timmys
Tim,
and a
I'm
Jimmy.
Tim.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's actually
You want me to
Tim.
continue,
Oh,
or you
Dad,
want
you
the
just
other
knocked your
Tim?
mic off.
Tim too.
What?
You just knocked your mic off again.
I did?
Yep.
Off your chest. Can't blame on Jude.
It's not Jude's fault this time.
Hey, so Tim,
Oh,
let me
Jude.
ask you this about stuff. Tiger
Yeah.
King. We go back in time. Tiger King was huge because it was COVID, right?
Right.
But the interest and all the stuff with that. Do you think that would make it again, or, was it COVID that was the deal?
Well, COVID certainly boosted it. I would say that. It's interesting though, because Netflix, they really have an incredible handle on true crime stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I am so hooked on all this stuff. And I'm not a big true crime guy. I mean, my oldest daughter listens to those sorts of podcasts, and I've played those podcasts, or she's played them for me and stuff. But there's a new one on Netflix. It's a documentary movie. It's not a series like Tiger King. It's called A Toxic Love Story. And the crazy ass turns this thing takes.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know where they find these stories, but boy, do they find stories that just hook you. And if you look, those films and series, those docu-series, true crime, are generally ranked above films on Netflix.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no question that, because remember, Tom, I mean, that was on the queue. We were talking about Tiger King, almost every week for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Because
bizarre.
it was just so bat bleep crazy,
Yeah.
It just was something that we hadn't seen before. So yeah, it's a great question, Jimmy. I mean, I don't know if it'd do as well. It's hard to say. It all depends on how strong the movies are.
Yeah.
Because movies, up until like Obsession in mid-May, there haven't been big movies, I should say mid-July with Odyssey. There haven't been really big movie releases this summer that have done that were financially successful. So yeah, I think that it's kind of weighted on that as well, how successful something is. But when your theaters are shut, hell yeah, everybody's watching Tiger King.
Well, Toy Story 5, I'm assuming that did pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, there's a handful that have done really, really well. But again, I mean, when you're talking about well, they say 170 million to produce Supergirl, 120 to promote.
Yikes.
And the film ends up making, 60 million
Yep.
domestically. I mean, nobody's going for it. So you have this dead week where it's like, hey, what the hell's on Netflix? Let's check that out.
All right, as we leave, I got to point something out.
Yeah.
As I used to say on Plymouth Avenue when I was a kid, in the nice Jewish neighborhood west of Penn Avenue. This is about the Goyish show of all time because we have Andy, Tim, Tom, and Jim.
Tim, Tom, Jim.
Tim,
There's something
Tom,
about
and
those
Jim.
M names, though.
Yeah.
An M name.
We're M's.
Then Andy, of course, has to ruin
Yep.
it with Andrew. But
My own thing.
it's my own
I thought
thing.
you were going to say something like, and we say this all the time, and I told you this before, Tom. Whenever we're watching a scary movie, even my kids go, "Don't go in there, girl."
Don't go in there, girl. What was that from again?
That's from here.
I don't know. It was, I thought you experienced
they were
it in
yelling
the
at one of your
theater or
screenings.
something.
You were
No,
there like,
that's
"Don't go in there."
Don't go in there, girl.
Telling the TV or telling the movie screen what's
That's
next.
right. Was I drinking back then?
You probably were. Those
Yeah,
are the
it's many
years.
years ago. so-
Somebody once, a comic, I can't remember who it was, says, I hope that that art films don't catch on in the urban neighborhoods. Because the last thing you want to hear in the movie theater is, "Don't go in the blue door, that represent death."
Who came up with that?
I don't know.
That's
That's common.
very good. I like that. That works for
So,
me.
well, I will leave it up to the other Tim. So have
to
a
see you,
great
Tim.
weekend, everybody. Jimmy, good to see you again, Tim. Nice. It's always great to meet another Tim. That's all I
Yes, that's true.
M and Andy.
And then also me.
And also Andy. That's exactly right. All right,
Yes,
Timmy,
sir.
we'll talk to you next week.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thanks, Pally.
Bye.